Let me take care of this deal instead.
Keiichi, long time no see.
My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm a sales representative for a hotel chain. Today, I'm off to a big business meeting with Mr. Takahata, the section chief, but... Ouch! Seems like Sato's been a bit tense all morning, huh?
Yeah, it's a $10 million deal. Is he going to be okay? Well, with my support, I'll make sure everything goes perfectly today.
You're the man, Takahata. By the way, I heard Tokimeki Construction changed their sales representative. Apparently, the new person is not only talented, but also quite hot.
Really? I didn't know that.
Dude, Sato's got all the luck, huh? I can't help but be a bit jealous.
What? Sato, should we get going soon? Hey, you don't look so good. Are you feeling okay?
Ah, yes. I'm just a bit nervous.
What do you say, Sato? Want me to handle this deal for you?
Huh?
If your condition gets worse during the negotiation, it could trouble the client, right?
That's true.
Just relax. Once you've experienced this kind of thing a few times, you'll find it easier to stay calm. For now, how about you assist me and treat this as a learning experience?
Yes, I understand. You're right. I'm not feeling my best right now. I wouldn't want to cause any trouble, so I'll leave it to you. I appreciate it. And so, Mr. Takahata and I headed to the meeting. Wow, he really came prepared. Was he planning to take over from the start?
Keiichi, long time no see.
Nagisa, it's been a while.
Ah, I'm Shinosuke Takahata from Doki Doki Corporation. Are you two acquainted?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Nagisa Hatano from Tokimeki Construction. Keiichi and I have worked together before. It was a $30 million deal, and it went so smoothly that I still remember it well.
Thank you for all your help back then. I remember it clearly too.
The 30 million? Sato? I'm pretty sure he was just an assistant, wasn't he?
Of course not. He was the lead. It was such a pleasant project, wasn't it, Keiichi?
Yeah. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much.
I see. Well then, shall we get down to business? Please take a look at the materials in front of you.
Huh? I thought Keiichi was in charge today.
Ah, Sato is serving as an assistant today, and I'll be taking the lead.
I'm sorry, Nagisa. This time I'm just assisting as part of my learning process.
What? You're just assisting? What happened?
Well, to be honest, it seems the scale of the deal was a bit too large for Sato.
Too large of a scale? Keiichi, you used to handle deals of this scale all the time.
Handle them all the time?
That's right.
Actually, at my previous job, I failed a big deal once. Ever since then, whenever I try to approach a deal, I get nervous and can't perform well. I figured a change of scenery would do the trick, so I moved to a new company. But when it comes to negotiations, things are still rough.
I didn't know that.
I see.
What's with that reaction? Mr. Takahata, you didn't know about this?
No, this is my first time hearing about it.
Did you ever think it was strange? That he gets so anxious he actually feels sick before every business meeting?
Well, Sato never mentioned anything, so...
At the very least, you could try listening to him more or offering a little more support. He's your teammate after all.
Yes.
Oh, but I actually feel much better now. I think it's because you've all been so kind regarding my condition. I'm really grateful.
Really? I'm glad to hear that.
That's great, Sato.
Then, as originally planned, why don't we have Keiichi be the main lead for this?
No, I'll remain the lead. Sato will continue as the assistant.
Why? He just said he's already recovered.
Mr. Takahata, I think I'm okay now.
No, leave this to me.
Okay.
Well then, let's begin. First, I'll go over the outline for the new hotel construction. And that concludes my explanation.
May I add a few additional points?
Sure. Go ahead.
No way, is he really adding to what I just explained?
The earlier materials were lacking details regarding the proposed construction site, so please take a look at these documents as well.
Thank you. Providing this level of detailed information is very helpful.
If it's all right, please also review this document.
Keiichi, it seems like you're getting your rhythm back, huh?
Oh no, not at all. But I appreciate it.
And thank you, Mr. Takahata, for your explanation.
Not at all. Do you think you'll be able to consider our proposal?
Yes, I believe we'd like to proceed with this deal.
Really? Thank you so much.
However, Mr. Takahata, I felt your explanation was a bit too abbreviated. The materials looked like they were rushed this morning.
That's not true.
If it weren't for Keiichi's supplemental documents, we might not have decided to proceed with this deal.
We successfully finished the negotiation and returned to the office.
There you are. How did the negotiation go?
It went perfectly. A huge success. Well, my support really made the difference.
Wow, I knew it, Mr. Takahata. You're amazing. Keiichi, can I talk to you for a moment?
Miss Yamamoto, is something wrong?
Yes, I just received a call from Tokimeki Construction. They're requesting that you be assigned as the main point of contact.
Nagisa said that?
Huh?
It seems like you've known her for quite some time. She said the materials you prepared were excellent. Apparently, your explanations were also very clear, and she'd like to work with you again in the future.
No way!
She also mentioned being worried about you since you didn't seem to be in top form today.
Nagisa...
But today, it seems your support was the key to sealing the deal. Takahata, apparently your materials were a bit lacking in detail. What do you have to say about it? What? Takahata, didn't you just say your support was what made it happen?
Yeah, you were talking like it was all your accomplishment.
No, what I meant was our support made the difference. Ours!
Still, Keiichi, I didn't know you had done so much business with Tokimeki Construction. That's impressive.
No, not at all. I was always just following Nagisa's lead.
Ah, right. Hey, Keiichi, so there's this $50 million deal coming up.
What? For 50 million?
Yeah, since you seem to have a lot of experience, how about becoming my assistant for this one? What do you think?
Sure.
Oh, that's a great suggestion, Takahata. Keiichi, this will be a good experience for you, so why not give it a try?
Yes, understood. Then I'll accept.
Sato, Keiichi, I'm counting on your excellent support, okay?
And so I ended up assisting Mr. Takahata on the $50 million deal. In the meantime, the discussions with Nagisa were moving along nicely.
Keiichi, it looks like things are off to a smooth start.
Hey, Nagisa. Yes, it's going well so far. So there's this $50 million deal coming up.
I recommended Sato for it, but it seems like he's still afraid of failing.
I see. It's understandable to be nervous about such a big deal, but... Keiichi, you might be overly afraid of failure. What do you say?
Overly afraid?
Yes, you've been dwelling on that failure from your previous job, and now you're afraid of failing again.
Yeah, that's just how Sato is. Unlike me, of course,
You can't let fear of failure hold you back. What's important is that, even if you fail once, you work hard to make sure you don't make the same mistake again. Don't you think so?
Work hard to avoid making the same mistake?
Exactly!
Now that I think about it, in that past failure, I might have pushed the negotiation too much at my own pace.
Yeah.
And I wasn't paying attention to the other party's reactions at all.
Exactly! There you go!
Ah, thank you. I'll take some more time to reflect on what went wrong back then.
By the way, Keiichi, are you free later today? How about having dinner together?
Dinner? Just the two of us?
Huh? Oh, no, it's for work. I've got a surefire strategy to help you overcome your struggles.
A surefire strategy? I understand. I'll be happy to join you.
Oh, I'll come along too. I can't wait to share some of my epic tales with you, Miss Hatano.
Sorry, Mr. Takahata. This is Keiichi's issue to tackle. I'd also like to talk about some past work with him, so it'll be just the two of us tonight.
I see. Darn it. They're getting along so well. And what's this surefire strategy all about anyway?
And so, the day of the $50 million negotiation arrived.
These advantages suggest that partnering with our company would ensure long-term growth and development for yours as well.
Excuse me, if you wouldn't mind, please take a look at this document as well.
Oh? What's this?
This outlines the potential risks associated with this project. Additionally, it includes preventive measures and mitigation strategies for each risk.
Whoa there! You really shouldn't be sharing that kind of info. My apologies. Sato here is still somewhat inexperienced.
No, this is exactly the kind of information we've been wanting. Can you explain it in more detail?
What?
Yes, sir. Then let me explain.
Sato, what was that document all about? Who shows such a fully detailed tell-all report like that? You really don't understand what negotiation is, do you?
But, the client said they found it helpful.
They were just being polite.
Takahata, Sato, great job today.
Thank you.
Miss Yamamoto, you won't believe this. Sato here
I just got a call from Kirameki Corporation and they were full of praise for Sato.
What? Praise? What are you talking about?
Well, it seems they're a bit of a peculiar client. Apparently, they wanted to know every possible piece of information about the project.
Every piece of information?
Yes, everything. The good and the bad, all of it. They prefer to make decisions based on the full picture. That's just how they operate.
What?
That's why they said that they were impressed by your materials and explanations, Sato. Sato, did you already know something about Kirameki Corporation beforehand?
Yes. Actually, Nagisa taught me that understanding the client well is the key to a successful negotiation. So I researched the client in detail beforehand.
So that secret strategy she mentioned earlier was this?
Yes.
That's not fair. She didn't tell me any of that.
I'm glad the negotiation went well.
Nagisa?
I was here for another meeting. I overheard the conversation earlier.
Miss Hatano, I heard everything. What's this about? You told Sato the secret to a successful negotiation but didn't tell me a thing.
About that.
Can you explain to me what's going on?
Explain? Are you sure you want me to?
Of course, tell me everything.
Well then, I was planning to share the client's preferences with you as well, Mr. Takahata.
What? Then why didn't you...
But Mr. Takahata, every time we were alone, you'd invite me to dinner, ask if I was free on weekends, and bring up things completely unrelated to work.
Wait a second. That's not...
Oh, now that you mention it, even when the three of us were together, you were often trying to invite her out.
so I figured you weren't really interested in discussing work matters. I judge that it would be better to avoid trusting you with too much information.
Ugh.
Hey, come on now. Hitting on a client? That's crossing the line.
Isn't Takahata going out with the CEO's daughter? How could he even think about doing something like this?
No, you've got it wrong, everyone. Listen to me. I just wanted to make work conversations more casual, that's all. It's easier to talk in a relaxed setting, right?
Work conversations? I've never heard of someone scheduling weekend meetups just to discuss work. And no matter how many times I turned you down, you were really persistent. Persistent? Takahata, is this true?
No, I mean, this is...
Takahata?
Yes.
Building good relationships with clients and gaining valuable insights like Sato did is an essential part of the job. But persistently hitting on a client, that's absolutely unacceptable. And seriously, you were doing that while dating the CEO's daughter. How do you think you'll face the CEO after this? I'd like to hear a detailed explanation from you after this.
Ugh.
Persistent, huh? Seriously?
I can't believe Takahata turned out to be that kind of guy.
After that, Mr. Takahata's advances on Nagisa were discovered by the CEO's daughter whom he was dating. The CEO gave him a harsh reprimand. Mr. Takahata has been trying to regain the CEO's trust, but it seems the pressure has caused him to make mistake after mistake. As for me, my negotiations with Nagisa are going smoothly. Thanks to her connections, my sales are steadily increasing and I've secured a promotion.
Keiichi, congratulations on your promotion. Here, this is to celebrate.
Oh, thanks, Nagisa.
You've completely gone back to your old self. No, you've become even better than before.
It's all thanks to you, Nagisa.
That's not true. Hey, Keiichi? How about we go out for dinner again? Just the two of us. This time for something personal. What do you think?
I'd be happy to. My personal life is going smoothly too. Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.